Okay, so let's start by talking like overall about the assignment. And then I'm gonna go over some topics that are very important for this assignment. And today this assignment is the first one we're gonna talk about WebGL, which is the kind of the core of this course. And for this assignment, it's gonna be just the most basic features we're gonna explore the most basic features of WebGL, which is pretty much like drawing simple 2D shapes on a canvas. And we won't use any 3D. We won't see any 3D rendering right now because this is just an introduction to WebGL. But moving forward from assignment 2 on, everything is going to be 3D. So let's see. So basically, what we're going to do here is a paint application where you can draw simple shapes, and here you're gonna have a few like configurations or UI buttons and toggles things or sliders you can use to configure your drawings. But pretty much you can select like squares, or I believe actually that squares are not even. So this animation here is a little bit outdated. I don't think actually so let me double check. I have my version here. Yeah, I think you don't need squares. You only need to draw triangles and circles. But all this sliders here should be the same. So again, we have this introduction with the description here of what you have to do. And here are our instructions. I'm gonna go over how to draw a triangle using WebGL today. And from that on, it should be really straightforward to expand that for drawing a circle, and also like changing the colors and sizes of objects. But the most basic things we're gonna cover today in this lab. So basically, you're gonna need an HTML page with a canvas that you can draw on. You're gonna have to draw a shape when the mouse is clicked. So there is there's a point here for organization with specific functions. Again, those are kind of guidelines, but you're gonna have to follow some sort of like similar structure to this. It doesn't have to match exactly the same names and stuff, but we need you to organize your code with at least some minimum level of organization, because moving forward, these projects are going to grow a lot, and we're going to reuse a lot of these functions. So we are encouraging you to write such as these functions, because like if you can write the project in different ways, but using such a structure is going to help you a lot in the future, because a lot of these things are going to be reusable. And if you don't want to, like for example, once you write a function to draw a triangle, ideally you should just reuse this and call this as many times as you want, instead of writing a code like every time to draw a triangle or something like that. Then yeah, you're gonna need some sliders for changing the RGB color to paint the shapes. You're gonna need to change shape size. Here, there's another like point for actually, this is a more code related point, to have like a list of all shapes that you need to draw and store them in an array, and then iterate on them whenever you want to draw them. Have a button to clear the canvas, and so here you can also, if you drag the mouse, if you click and drag, you should be able to see to draw as well. What else? Yeah, I have a button to draw triangles, draw circles, a slider to determine the number of segments in the circle. Yeah, and here we have this item for awesomeness, which is to get an A, you're going to have to extend this list of points to make something extra, and this can be pretty much kind of like, it's very open-ended, so you can do whatever you want, but we hope that you get creative here and do some interesting extra assignments or extra items for getting an A. Okay, so let me show you how it looks on my end. Like that, let's show you my solution. And here we have a black canvas. You have this button for clearing the canvas, and you have this button to select the shape you wanna draw. So for example, here I'm selecting triangle. So if I click on the canvas, I'm seeing white triangles on the screen. If I drag my mouse around, I should like be seeing triangles being drawn as I move my mouse. So let me clear my canvas here. I can do the same with circles. And I can decrease the shape size, and here now we should see smaller triangles. Sorry, circles. I'm going to clear. Now I'm going to select some triangles. Also now my triangles are smaller. I can increase the size, right? Clear the canvas. Here I can select the color. So here we have RGB channels. And now if I draw this, I get the color that I selected. For example, if I want red, I can do this, right? And this segment count here is only used for the circles, because when you draw a circle in WebGL, basically you are actually drawing a bunch of triangles that if you connect all of them together, they look like a circle. So they are actually this concentric set of circles, of triangles. Sorry. So if I decrease this, you should see now here this sides of the triangle. And they have where they are meeting at this point here. So all of them have the same vertex, but here this is one triangle, this is another triangle, this is another triangle, this is another triangle. So yeah, you're gonna draw a circle using many different triangles. So, and if you increase this, you get more triangles per circle. So then the more you increase this, the closer it's gonna look as a triangle. So the more kind of closer to perfect triangle, more closer to a perfect circle is going to get. And so that's it. So here you can control kind of the resolution of the circle, or how many triangles you use to draw a circle. And that's it. You don't need to draw anything you don't have to print anything to the console this time. So that's all you need. Any questions before we move to the code? Okay,